I was married for 10 years. 10 years of rice, beans, meat on the table every single night, without exception. My husband could not go without a full plate of protein. That was the kitchen I ran. That was the math I did every single night standing at that stove. His protein, his starch, his side. Then mine, worked in around the edges of everything else he needed. The pasta sat in the pantry and waited. I did not resent it at the time. That is the thing nobody tells you about cooking for someone else. For a decade, you stop remembering what you actually want, because wanting something different feels like one more calculation to run. It is easier to just make the rice. But the night I moved out, the kitchen was quiet, in a way I had never heard before. No timeline, no second protein thawing on the counter, no clock running in the back of my head. Just me, a pot of water, and 10 years of pasta finally getting its turn. I took my time. That was the first thing I noticed. I roasted the garlic low and slow the way garlic deserves to be roasted, until the whole kitchen smelled like something good was happening. I crushed fresh tomatoes into the pan and let them cook down until they became something else entirely. I added olive oil generously, the way I always wanted to, without measuring, without wondering if it was too much for someone else's plate. I cooked that sauce as long as I wanted. No clock, no one waiting, no timeline but my own. When the pasta went in, I tasted it every minute until it was exactly al dente. Not soft, not overdone. Exactly the bite I wanted. Because there was nobody to tell me otherwise. I made vegan garlic bread from scratch. I opened a bottle of red wine. I took my bowl, my bread, and my wine to bed. Propped up every pillow I owned. Turned on my favorite shows. And ate every single bite. It was the best meal of my life. And the simplest one I ever made. Peas taste like fresh tomatoes and roasted garlic over al dente spaghetti, eaten in bed on a quiet night with nobody needing anything from you. Freedom tastes like a generous pour of olive oil and a glass of red wine and vegan garlic bread still warm from the oven. It is still my favorite meal. I make it when I need to remember who I am in the kitchen when the kitchen is only mine. If you are in a mixed diet household right now running calculations every night, I am not telling you to leave. I'm telling you to remember what you put back in the pantry. Remember the meal that is yours, the one that waits without complaining. Make it sometime, even on a Tuesday, even with someone else at the table. Cook the sauce as long as you want. Make the pasta al dente. Pour the wine. You do not have to wait 10 years.